Hi everyone. Hope you guys are having a wonderful week. I have two things I wanted to share with you guys, and I was really encouraged by Spirit to do so. Two things to ponder as you move through your week and into the weekend. That, first of all, I want to talk about change, and then second of all, I want to talk about signs and synchronicities. So if we start with change, the other day I posted a post on my personal page about change and embracing change. And if we view change from a higher perspective, we have an ability to flow with it more. And that's another key word to really consider is flow. When we work in flow with the universe, we are so less resistant to the movement that it's trying to help guide us along. When we resist that by also resisting change, we create little roadblocks and speed bumps and whatnot that make that passage through the journey that much more complicated. Now, change, many of us have come to value change as maybe value is not the right word. Many of us have come to see change as something that throws us off our path. And change of winning the lottery, that's a bonus, but oftentimes changes in our lives can be auspicious and they can be surprising, right? But often those changes are to help shove us or nudge us or gently guide us, depending where we perceive it, onto a new journey or a different version of that journey, which is going to better serve where we're going. So again, when we kind of ponder the idea of not resisting change, but working with it, working with the flow of it and what it's trying to teach us, then we can embrace the journey of life, because life is not permanent. It's not you figured out one time and then that's it. You just do that the rest of your life. In most cases, there's many changes along the way, and that's what makes a life journey most beautiful when you get to the end. But what they're trying to get at is we can really view those changes along the way as beautiful. And some of the changes might stress us, they might make us anxious, they might be very nerve-wracking, but we can also view them as exciting, we can view them as potential, and we can view them as even to the point of, I have no idea what the heck is going on, but I believe there's something bigger than me that's guiding me, so I will follow even though I'm weary. This is something they really want to encourage us to ponder, is where on that scale can we view it from. The higher perspective we can view it from, the more we can embrace our flow with the universe and see that these changes are bringing us to something beautiful, something better, something more in line with who we are. The second thing I wanted to mention, though, in connection with these changes is, like I had mentioned before, there's a concept of 2020 being clear vision, right? But there's this little kind of piece in between of us getting there. And we're still in the month of February. It's still the number 2 of 2020. And that's still this magical series of numbers being repeated. And their emphasis on that is of second chances. And so you still have this heightened energy of second chances. And so the encouragement of that was, take these second chances and allow them to come back in and start guiding you. Because what's happened is in January and part of February, a lot of people, and even the collective, were feeling like the guidance of the universe was kind of stagnant. It was kind of stale, not happening. There was a stall, and there was energetically. That was to allow a lot of things to fall into place. Some of them are apparent already and some aren't. But what's happening is Spirit is saying, okay, listen, we've aligned a lot of different things individually and collective. We are wanting to come back in and really bring in those signs and synchronicities for you guys so that you can manifest in abundance. You can create your life's journey, your life path, where you want to go from the heart with abundance. And we are going to show you different signs and synchronicities to help you feel supported. And one of the things that was really funny was when I was on my way home from dropping my kids off this morning, I was chatting with Spirit in my head and and I was just asking them different questions because I'm pretty pesky with them. And I said, so tell me about this. What's happening with this thing or with this thing? And just on the weekend, I had done a meditation in which I said I wanted to embody the energy of the Bob Marley song, Everything is Gonna Be All Right, right? You guys all know that song. because that song is just, to me, is just happiness. It is peace. And it just is present moment. That's what that song does for me. And I said, that's what I want. That's safety. That song is peace. And so that's kind of like my mantra song for the year. And so this morning I'm asking the question, I'm like, so, what's going on with this and what's going on with this and da-da-da-da. And within a second, I turn the radio on and it's Bob Marley singing, "Everything is Gonna Be All Right in that song, right in that point. And I laughed and I said, oh, you guys are good. Spirit, you guys are good this morning. I was like, but what about this part? What about question B? And then next song on the radio is the ideal song to answer that question. 2 songs in a row. Like, come on, that's pretty good. So I could hear them chuckling as I was listening to the second song. And what they were getting at is they said, please share this. Please share this when you get home, so that people know that we really are around and the energies are coming into this time where everyone's really going to feel like they can co-create with the universe. And so that's what I really wanted to share with you guys as well, is we have lots of changes happening, but these changes are happening because of second chances. And these second chances are to really help align with the direction of which you want to go. And some of you might already be there in the direction you want to go. That's awesome. Keep going. That's perfect. If you're not, though, you still can co-create. And what they want to do with that co-creation is to show you they're listening, to show you they're working with you, and to make it apparent. So whether that be through songs on the radio, animal symbolisms, or butterflies flying and they shouldn't really be out yet, or a bird that just stares at you through the window and it's not usually there, or whatever those signs and synchronicities are, is pay attention to them, because they really want to make them apparent so they can work with you, because the higher dimensions want us to feel supported. That is so important for them. And so if we feel supported, we have more energy to create our best selves. Again, from that higher perspective, supporting that concept of ascension. So I wanted to share that with you guys. Ponder it throughout the week and into the weekend. And I'm wishing you all a wonderful day.